Are you ready to listen to a podcast?
Here comes the Playhouse Podcast, thanks to Bradshaw and Bryan Law Offices.
Find, subscribe, and listen.
I am a smart flyer.
What does that mean?
I take a baggie, and I put my phone in it, and I hook the baggie up to the back of the seat so I can watch videos on my phone.
Yep.
I have my noise-canceling headphones, my earbuds. I make sure the night before that everything is charged, movies are downloaded. I'm very, very good about. My worst fear is sitting in a plane with no entertainment, all by myself with my thoughts.
Listen, I've been there, and it's not fun.
The last flight we took, my wife's, she didn't charge her AirPods, and she sat next to, one seat away from a crying baby. That baby cried for 3 hours.
Yeah. I've never been bothered by crying babies.
We ended up getting split up. So I was on one side and she was on the other. She's right by the crying. We get off the plane. I'm ready to go. I'm happy. It's a great day.
Yeah.
Landed here. Great weather, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, you didn't hear that baby? I go, no, I had noise canceling AirPods in. That baby cried the entire flight. So I started thinking about that, and we were talking about it yesterday. I said, "Are your AirPods charged up? Are you ready to download some movies for the trip?"
Yeah.
She's like, "Well, it's a little ways away." I go, "You just got to start planning. You don't want to get stuck next to a crying baby again." So I thought, all right, and I threw it up on our Facebook page. I just want you to name what's worse than a long plane ride with a crying baby.
Okay, so this could be anything.
Anything. Doesn't necessarily have to do with an airplane or travel, but what's worse than flying next to a crying baby?
I think, and I've experienced this, put my computer up multiple times over the last few days. I've been trying to reach a family member's physician, okay? So I have been sitting on hold, and then it's like this, and then all of a sudden you hear...
Is this calling the VA for your old man?
Yes.
Oh, no.
So I am on hold, and then all of a sudden it's this, and then you hear... We have a higher than anticipated volume of phone calls coming in, but there's a breath like it's a person. So my heart jumps every single time. So like you're on hold for 9 minutes, 13 minutes. I was on hold for 18 minutes. I just had it sitting here and it was just this music. And then we are experiencing a large volume of phone calls. I'm like, oh my God.
You had to lean in?
Me. But like with Centricare, at least they say, can we get your phone number and we'll call you back before the end of the day.
So here are the most popular guesses on our Facebook page so far. Tell me whether you agree. These are worse than sitting next to a crying baby for a 4-hour flight. Chewing with their mouth open. Somebody who's chewing with their mouth open. Yes or no?
No, it doesn't bug me too much.
A puking dog in the middle of the night, Paula said. That is... When nothing gets you out of bed faster than hearing your dog start to puke. You are. So
I'm over here
moving.
smiling because that's that's one of the main reasons why we don't have a pet. One thing we don't have to deal with. That, a Roomba going over a pile of poop in the living room.
This one, Brittany says, I had a guy next to me on a plane change his socks 13 times in a 2-hour flight.
13 times?
That's weird.
Okay, we got some issues then.
Andy simply replied, Nickelback.
So, did you see that Canada's groundhog died literally minutes before the announcement?
They went to pull it out, and it died in hibernation.
So then they found a stuffed animal one and had the kids predict it, which they just copied us, but that's fine. But Dr. Jen Ashton is a chief medical correspondent, and she said that Groundhog Day syndrome is actually a real deal. It's a feeling that every day is the same as the one before.
Try something that is mentally stimulating, like even rearranging what you see in a room, in your apartment, in your home, rearranging the furniture, or put a new inspiration, a vision board is my go-to. Yeah, those can be really, really popular.
It is. I'm telling you, this one's the worst for me this year. I feel like every day is the same thing.
You're
I get
dragging
up,
me
it's
down
cold.
with you.
I go to work, I go to the gym, I go home, I go to hockey, I go to bed. It is the same
Switch it
thing.
up. I don't take the same route to work every single day. Sometimes I switch it up. I take different roads.
Not ready for that kind of change, Kat.
I don't want to throw too much at you at once. All right, so in sports, New England Patriots owner Robert Kraft, he is hoping and wishing that quarterback Tom Brady, who just recently announced that he's really retiring, will sign a one-day contract with the Patriots.
Not only do I want it, Our fans are clamoring for it. And to us, he always has been and always will be a Patriot. We will do everything in our power to bring him back, have him sign off as a Patriot, and find ways to honor him for many years to come.
Yeah.
So just one day, one game.
The parade of jersey retirements, Ring of Honors. I mean, Hall of Fame he'll be a 2028 Hall of Fame member, I think.
Okay. This woman is me. And she's many a woman out there. She had her husband take her home to change after they went to Walmart and knew she had to go to Target.
All right, so Walmart didn't have what we needed. So where are we going to go?
We're going home.
And why are we going home?
So I can get dressed.
So she can get dressed so we can go to Target. Oh, here she comes. 10 minutes later, she's ready for Target.
She had her Uggs on, her jeans, skinny jeans. She had a cute sweater on. When she went to Walmart, she had a tie-dyed T-shirt with a stain on and sweatpants. It's so true. Like, if I know I look like this, I will not be going to Target today. I have to look a little bit more up to snuff, I think. And
I didn't know that was a real thing.
Of course it's a real thing.
I'm on the fence about this one.
Okay.
This is the joke from Jim this morning.
Oh, God.
You tell me whether this is funny, because I think
funny or acceptable?
Well, it's acceptable. It's super clean.
Okay.
But I don't know if it's funny or not. And Jim's usually really funny. And so I don't know. He said, tell this one to Kat on the air.
Okay.
Man comes home from work. Wife laying on the couch. He says, what's for supper? She says, nothing. He said, well, we had that last night. She said, I made enough for two. Wow, that's good. That's really good. You like that one? You're into that?
I don't mind it, Jim.
Wow, I thought it was hokey.
That was a big laugh for that. I apologize.
Thought it was. It caught her off guard, man.
It did.
Congrats. That's the best part about comedy. It's Jim worthy.
It is, but I'm also very tired, Jim. So I'm like slap happy.
That's what I thought.
That's what you thought. Kat has gone ahead and grabbed the tarot cards. Now, again, long story short, we found these tarot cards at a rummage sale about 4 or 5 years ago. Price was 50 cents. We're like, we can't afford this. Our show doesn't make this much money. Talked them down to a quarter, and voila, one of the greatest bits on live local radio. Shuffled up.
I'm all ready.
Hey, have you ever gone through and made sure that all the cards are actually there?
It's not like we're playing poker.
Well, I think they all have to be there for the right chance of them popping up, right?
It's called fate. Whatever one pops out is theirs.
Jen, have you ever had like a real professional tarot reading?
I have not.
Yeah, is this something you'd ever pay for, or just a novelty radio free thing?
I might pay for it if it was like $10 or something.
All right. Well, don't give Kat any ideas. It's free here. So what we've done ahead of time is we learned that you were a Libra. So, Kat, let's start with her horoscope. What's in store for Jennifer?
All right. For Jen is you may find it difficult to articulate your emotions this morning, though your family and friends are going to notice something is a little off with you. Don't feel guilty. You can ask for your space so you can get some time to sort through your heart and mind. Embrace wellness this afternoon and healthy living, because tonight you have to watch out for power struggles and ego hits later on this evening. I hate when the evening ends like that. Like I feel like the day should start off like that, and then your evening should.
I'm
going to
go out on a limb and say all of this makes sense because this evening you'll probably be picking up that child I hear in the background, right?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, that's where the power struggle and the ego hit happens. I got you.
But
all
it
right.
might just be a quick one.
Right.
Some people look at it like, oh, it's going to ruin my day. It might just be like a quick one.
No, it won't ruin my day.
Okay, good.
That's what I thought.
All right, here comes your tarot reading. What card?
The card that popped out for her while she was on hold was the moon. Stands for instinct, intuition, and dreams. So it suggests that listening to your instincts can help you through times of change and uncertainty. Do you have some coming up? Any events that you're...
I do.
Oh,
That's what I thought.
God, so good.
I do, actually.
Like what? Do you want to share?
The possibility for a new job.
There it is.
That's what I thought.
Go with your instincts. You can always trust your gut and say, this is a good position for me.
I never knew anybody that got old and said they wish they wouldn't have taken certain jobs. You know what I mean? Like, that's such a...
Yeah.
We're so afraid to switch things up and change things up. So go for it. Go switch it up.
Yep. Yeah, and somebody told me change is uncomfortable. I always said I feared change, but when someone said change is uncomfortable, I said that makes a lot of sense.
For Fortune Friday, we took the 25-cent tarot cards we bought at a rummage sale, and we're going to give you free tarot card readings. Kat's not licensed to, or even practiced to do this. We're going to give it a hell of a shot, though. Amber, you trust her?
Yes.
Wow.
You do. I like that. Okay.
What's wrong with you that you trust?
I don't normally trust people I've never met unless I've met you. Have I met you?
No, I've heard you. So you've been pretty spot on for a couple people, so I figured you'd be good for me.
God.
Yes,
this
I know.
See, this is how you start drinking the Kool-Aid. Next thing you know, you're on the radio getting a tarot card reading. All right, so let's first start with her horoscope. You are you're a Taurus, right, Amber?
Yes.
Okay.
Your intuitive moon continues its journey with you. Unfortunately, there are going to be some messages that come across and they'll be confusing, convoluted. There's going to be kind of a harsh energy early today. Try not to overthink about it, okay? Instead, focus on the beauty and magic of life. And then it says, feel free to scroll through your social media later on this afternoon, giving you permission to escape to another world, even if it's just a brief moment. Okay?
Okay.
That's what I thought.
Sounds kind of like a wasted day, but just don't fall into anything.
You're going to
Don't-
be as productive as Kat.
Yeah, whatever's going to happen this morning, don't let it ruin your day. All right, so actually, you have a really cool card that popped out, the Knight of Pentacles, which stands for ambition, entrepreneurship, and reward.
Ooh.
So the appearance of him may indicate a reward long overdue that's soon to be received. Are you waiting for a reward, working on a new business venture?
I am actually waiting on my yearly bonus that...
That's what I thought.
Oh, God. I just love this. I hope you get it. How much is it supposed to be? Do you want to say?
I don't know. They gave me like a whole formula that I'm supposed to figure out, but I don't want to do it.
They're giving you a chance to figure out what your bonus is supposed to be, and you're turning this down. The answer, $50,000.
Right. I don't know if I trust you, JJ.
I guarantee. I looked into it, and you should get $50,000 for a bonus, and you should tell them that I said that, and then that's what you deserve.
That's what I thought.
I don't like that they're making you wait, too. This sounds a bit jelly of the month clubbish to me. I feel like you should just have it. Right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Listen, I know you're uncomfortable.
Like my yearly or stuff like that. So
I know you're uncomfortable with this. What I want you to do is I want you to walk into work today and be like, I was on with Kat and JJ this morning. We talked about my bonus. They said it needs to happen before we leave work today, and it's unacceptable that you're making me wait this long.
Yeah, don't just open the door. Kick that mother in. Okay? Boom!
That I work from home today, but okay.
Well, yeah, don't hurt your own stuff. I mean, we got a call yesterday from a woman named Gina. If you missed it, it kind of started like this.
So I've been with this guy for 5 months, and he's like so hot. He's, like Chris Hemsworth hot, and he's so funny.
Oh.
But I see a butt coming.
But his breath is rank.
Okay, so we got a little bit deeper into this conversation, and we talked a little bit more, and we thought, with our expert opinion, that this had to be something medical.
Because we work in the dental world, so that's just kind of where our mind went. She said that people have commented to him in the past, but maybe there is something deeper.
Well, and she's like, this could be like love. You know what I mean? They haven't said, I love you yet.
She sees him brush his teeth every day.
Yeah, so it's not
right
like he's
there,
avoiding dental hygiene.
Some people were texting him, maybe he has tonsil stones. Maybe he has something inside his body that is wreaking havoc. If your gut isn't right, your mouth isn't going to be right. So if he has something like a lack of probiotics or I don't know.
So we said, hey, I think the best thing, especially if you think this is going to go somewhere, is try and figure out a way to mention it. All right. So it just kind of sat there. And then at the end of the show yesterday, she texted us, I've decided to talk to him about it. And we said, hey, can you call us tomorrow morning? She's waiting on hold. I want to find out exactly how this went next. All right. Talked to Gina a little bit at the end of the show yesterday via text messaging. She was the one that called in yesterday saying, I'm really into this guy. We've been dating for a while, but his breath just reeks. And we did have a lot of cool insights from our listeners saying, what was the stones one? I'd never heard of this before.
Tonsil stones.
Tonsil stones.
If you YouTube them, they are frightening. They're very, very hard, and they're inside your tonsils. Then you have to take your fingers almost, and then pop them out.
So do you have to cut the throat lining to get them out, do you think?
No, you
like
a zit.
So it's not a stone, actually. It's like a pus, a mucus?
No, they can be very hard. They're so painful, I hear.
Huh.
I hope I go my whole life without getting it.
We had a lot of people giving comments as far as like it could be something medical, and that's kind of what we narrowed it down to. So at the end of the show yesterday, we get this text, and she's like, I'm going to ask him. I've decided. People have been talking to me at work about it.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask him about it. So we present Gina, and this went down. You did this last night?
Yes, I did. And he said that he's heard from other people in the past about that, but not many, but you need a doctor's appointment or a dentist appointment.
Yay!
So he's going to get it checked out?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So
that couldn't have gone better, I think.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to lead to the L word a little bit quicker, I hope.
I hope so, too. I'm so glad that he was receptive to that.
Yeah, I'm glad you went through with it. Thanks for checking in. Have a great day at work. The thing, and I appreciate it, Gina, the thing I think that'll be different about this is like if you just go into the dentist, you get a cleaning.
Yeah.
If you don't say, hey, people are commenting on how bad my breath smells, they're wearing masks. They probably don't notice it either, and they're not going to bring it up unless it's something.
Yeah.
But wouldn't your dentist notice tonsil stones, do you think?
They would notice tonsil stones. They'd be able to say, well, you do have a dead tooth here. Let's get this pulled. It's probably causing bad breath. But it also might be something medical, which dentists know as well. So,
But if it's like probiotics like you talked about, would dentists know that?
Absolutely. They know everything about mouth health, and anything to do with the gut will affect other parts of your body, like especially your mouth.
So part of me says, well, why wouldn't the dentist pick up on this before if he's going to the dentist regularly?
When does the dentist come in? After the cleaning. So your breath smells good. So probably
you don't think
doesn't
the
even
hygienist
notice.
says, hey, by the way, when you're going to come in to take a look at this guy, he smells dead.
She might not. They might not ever say that. They might just say, sir, you're ready.
All right, well, good luck on that. You know, we love celebrating everything that's good in our lives, but I also appreciate our listeners that can take the bad things that happen, twist them up, and make them fun for us. If you ever want to participate in an FML Friday, our promise is to keep you anonymous. If you'd like to share, several ways. Call, text, his with a DM or an email, and it might end up as part of an FML Friday. Get us started, please, Kat.
All right, today I was preparing to leave my campsite, and I noticed that my camping neighbors were trying to put up a canopy. I walked over. I said, do you need a hand? Then I noticed that the man had a prosthetic hook. FML. That always happens to you. You always have moments like that.
Today I found out my husband has been seeing another woman. And my 16-year-old daughter once caught them while I was at work. But she didn't tell me because she was enjoying all the hush gifts.
Oh,
shoes,
my God.
Purses, and my husband secretly covering the payments for her BMW X3.
Wow.
FML.
Shame on them both. Today, I woke up with a stinky smell piercing my nose. Yesterday, I was at my boss's house for a party. I got super drunk, passed out. Then I regained consciousness, realized that my underwear were wet, my pants were wet, and of course, the bed was wet.
Oh, no.
21 years old, pottied all over. FML.
Today, I sliced my finger open on a blender while removing a blade that said, "Sharp blade, remove carefully." I wouldn't have gone near the blade if it weren't for the stupid warning sticker that needed to be removed to use it. FML.
Today, this is hitting close to home, I'm sure, for many today. Today, I went outside to scrape the 1.5 inches of ice off my car so I could go to work. After a half hour of intense scraping, I realized it was not my car. FML. Time.
Today I found out that the stranger I've been confessing my kinky, dark, and disgusting fantasies with online is really a friend from high school who figured out it was me by the third sentence.
Ew.
Now I'm praying she has a heart. FML. What was good about yesterday? Give me something good.
What was good about yesterday?
Gotta have something.
Just, well, we had a great basketball practice. I don't know. Just had a nice dinner. I went home and made, I have mushroom noodles. Have you ever tried those?
No.
They're in a water bag at like Target.
Oh, yeah. Actually, yeah.
They are so good. They stink. They smell bad, but you're only eating mushrooms, but it tastes like ramen noodles. That's what it tastes like. And then I put some cabbage in there, some shrimp. So I had a really healthy dinner. So that was good. I went to bed.
Let me tell you
Weird day.
Let me tell you how poor I am, Kat.
Okay.
My son, 2 nights ago, snapped his 5th hockey stick of the year.
Oh, my God.
These range anywhere from $2.99 to $3.99 a stick. He snapped it on the 32nd day of the warranty, not the 30th or the 31st day of the warranty.
Does he know?
No. It was silly. It was in warm-ups, too. He just went to fire off a snapshot, and it snapped, all right?
Oh, my gosh.
So let me tell you about this. There are a lot of great companies out there and a lot of people that do right. And I'm not going to name the company that has a store here in town that did us wrong, but check this out.
Yeah.
He broke it. So we bought it January 2nd. He broke his stick February 2nd. So on the day of February 3rd, my wife... Oh, and by the way, when you buy these hockey sticks at certain stores, they encourage you to use their credit card. Why? You get an extended warranty.
Yeah, okay.
Want to bet?
Nope. Well, can't we want our extended warranty?
We walk in. He bought the stick January 2nd. We walk in February 2nd. You know how many days these sticks are warranted for? 30. You know how many days are in January? 31.
Oh,
could they look the other way and give him another stick because we've bought 4 there already this season?
The system.
Nope. Can you look the other way because I bought a $400 bat there a couple of weeks ago? Yeah. Nope. Have we spent $10,000 on gloves and everything over the last 10 years there? Doesn't matter. What they told us is call the company.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll have sympathy on you.
Did they?
My wife submitted a request or whatever, but you never know. So here's the problem, though. In 4 weeks, we're going to get back another hockey stick in the mail.
Yeah.
Hockey season ends in 2 weeks.
Oh my God. How mad are you that he breaks the stick
it's not
during
his fault. It's not his fault. I mean,
but during the hockey season that you just can't stand to watch, like you just said.
It's a tough season, but it's not for a lack of effort. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm never mad at him. Like, he's not taking the stick out and beating it on the driveway.
Yeah.
But it's just regular wear and tear. And again, he's not a huge kid.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, you can't make, for $400, you can't make me something that's going to last 32 days.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It just is really, really driving me bananas. So that's how poor I am.
The Playhouse Podcast is made possible thanks to Bradshaw and Bryan Law Offices. Catch the live show weekdays from 5:30 to 9 on 104.7 KCLD. Now, share this with a friend.